Field in Flushing, New York. We welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. We are set for baseball here this evening. Stroman looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, the center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
And now in the box, Marcus Wilson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. That average for him sitting at .345. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 home, and this is lined hard to deep left. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count remains 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Tanner Houck will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a ball 1-0. That average at 291 to start the day. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Fouled off. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks into run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Wilson is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways, but looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And now the first pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Hit down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Batting 8.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Dahlbeck is off of first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, James McCann trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners on first with 1 down. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mets strand 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And stepping in, Tanner Houck, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Tanner Houck.
Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
At the plate now, Marcus Wilson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alonso.
First offering. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next to stand in is Jeff McNeil. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, J.D. Davis. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Alonso at third, McNeil at second, Davis at with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now. So our situation has the bases loaded, two men out, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And now the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, two down. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands three runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Martinez. And they could use a spark from him here. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
One out, base is empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Ready now is Christian Vasquez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Marcus Stroman. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Nemo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 10.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
First baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter on the ball. Second baseman.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Tanner Houck. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2,
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Nimmo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets 1. Stepping up is Pete Alonso. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Wilson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Marcus Wilson.
Wilson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. First pitch of the AB now. J.D. Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next to dig in, Christian Vasquez flew out last time up. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Okay, you asked for it. About to go no to F. Now to bat, Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in next, Michael Conforto. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The left fielder, number 11, Kevin
Next up is Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Andriese takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Conforto over at second. Pillar is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit towards center. Wilson is there, 2 gone. Jonathan Villar will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
That misses, 1-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 2 down, runners at first and second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Bogarts waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hunter Renfroe will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Alex Verdugo will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning, the Reds.
Darwinzon Hernandez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Though you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ball even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Scooped up, throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in is Marcus Wilson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1-for-4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left, strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weekly hit towards first. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets 1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Francisco Lindor.
Here it comes. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Line hard deep into left. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out.
The right
Boy,
fielder,
talk
number
about
30.
hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, James McCann. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Dominic Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's set. The 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
That's upset.
Plate here is Christian Vasquez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 10. Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in once again is Hunter Renfroe. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Kike Hernandez.
Next to hit is Kike Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
A 1-2 pitch. Ball two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Down the first baseline. Renfroe at second with two down. Popped him up. Davis is there. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. So striding in to start the ninth is Brandon Nimmo, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So next to bat will be Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these two teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. Two evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Both Sox used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Houck gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marcus Stroman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind Inside the Show.